Introduction. It was a David versus Goliath basketball story. The Duke University Blue Devils of Durham, North Carolina, was the top-seeded team, superbly coached by the legendary Mike Krzyzewski. Coach K was seeking his fourth national championship title with some of the biggest, most talented, and toughest players in all of college basketball. They were expected to win, and win big. The Butler University men's basketball team, meanwhile, was fifth-seeded. They had entered the 2010 National Collegiate Athletic Association Division I tournament with a 200-to-1 chance of winning the championship. They were coached by a 33-year-old named Brad Stevens, who was in his third year at Butler. Coach Stevens looked so young, he was often mistakenly identified as one of his players. At 6'9", Butler's tallest player had to go up against a 7'1" Duke giant. Butler University had already shocked the basketball world by defeating another one-seed team, Syracuse, and a strong two-seed team, Kansas State, on their way to the championship game. Butler had become the smallest school, enrollment 4,200, to play in the championship game in the 40-year history of the NCAA tournament. Along the way, they had become the archetypical Cinderella team, as people from all over the world cheered for this unheralded team from Indianapolis that miraculously won game after game that they were predicted to lose. On April 5, 2010, 71,000 people packed Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, about 5 miles from the Butler University campus. 48 million U.S. television viewers and millions more in 178 countries around the world tuned in for this David versus Goliath game. It was close and hard-fought. With 2 minutes left, Duke held a 60-55 lead. Butler took advantage of a Duke traveling call and scored. Duke missed their next shot. Butler scored again, then Duke made one free throw. The score was Duke 61, Butler 59, with a mere 3.6 seconds on the clock. The young but calm Butler coach, Brad Stevens, called a timeout and gathered his team on the side of the court. He said, "Stay poised. We're going to win this game." 6'9" guard Gordon Hayward received the inbound pass and dribbled to the center of the court. 45 feet from the basket, he let go of a jump shot. The clock expired. Millions of people around the world stood on their feet and held their breath. Later, it was determined that if Hayward's shot had been an inch to the left, Butler would have won one of the most dramatic games in basketball history. Instead, it clanged off the rim of the basket and bounced out. Duke won 61-59. After the game, a Duke player said, "Those guys can flat out play basketball." Duke University walked off the court with the championship trophy in their hands. The Butler team walked off the court as champions in the hearts of millions of people around the world. Sports writers from all over the world descended on Indianapolis, both the site of the championship game and the location of Butler University, to find out more about this small college that almost upset one of the perennially premier basketball programs in the nation. Many of them celebrated Butler University's one time in the spotlight, noting that they would likely never make it to an NCAA championship game again. A year later, Butler University proved them wrong. Not only did they receive a return invitation to the NCAA tournament, they again defeated much higher-ranked opponents to reappear in the championship game. Even casual sports fans were amazed to see the Butler Bulldogs playing in the championship game 2 years in a row. The sequel did not go according to Butler's script, though. Butler University lost the 2011 championship game by 12 points to the University of Connecticut, again becoming the runner-up. Curiosity about the story of Butler survived the final score. Observers from around the world wondered how this small, little-known university in the Midwest had achieved what few schools have ever done, making it to the final championship game 2 years in a row. People wanted to know more about Butler University and its amazing basketball team. The team defied the conventional wisdom of successful, high-profile college.